Hello everyone, today we'll tell you about latest use of word of USA, but this is the latest important news. Donald Trump is considering a huge real estate, the shopping spree and the weather. So Fox News, let's go to watching.
Shopping spree. He's got his
Let's
eye on a
commence.
country, an island, and a canal. But
Yeah.
before he whips out the checkbook, he's rebranding bodies of water.
So we're going to be changing the name of the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America, which has a beautiful ring that covers a lot of territory. The Gulf of America, what a beautiful name. And it's appropriate. It's appropriate.
Congress is already drafting a bill
It's very serious.
to rename the Gulf. And why not? Democrats renamed Columbus Day. After that, it's time to buy some real estate.
The Panama Canal is a disgrace, what took place at the Panama Canal. We gave it away for $1. But the deal was that, you know, they have to treat us fairly. They don't treat us fairly. They charge more for our ships than they charge for ships of other countries. They charge more for our Navy than they charge for navies of other countries. They laugh at us because they think we're stupid.
It's so weird and simple problem.
But we're not stupid anymore.
The canal just jacked up prices. And since our ships are the biggest and use it the most, we're the hardest hit. We're the victim. Like Ronald Reagan said about the canal, we bought it, we paid for it, we built it. The least they could do is give us a discount. But it's not just Panama that needs to get it together.
Canada and the United States, that would really be something. You get rid of that artificially drawn line, and you take a look at what that looks like, and it would also be much better for national security. Don't forget, we basically protect Canada. But here's the problem with Canada. So many friends up there. I love the
It's very serious.
Canadian people. They're great. But we're spending hundreds of billions a year to protect it. We have more than they have. We don't need anything. So why are we losing $200 billion a year and more to protect Canada? And I said that to, as I called him, Governor Trudeau. I said, listen, what would happen if we didn't subsidize you?
Governor Trudeau stepped down yesterday. Like Biden, his party turned on him. He's not running for re-election, and he's being roasted on late night TV.
Now I want to see you eat it.
Excuse me?
Joke, okay.
Hamburger.
Yeah.
The Big Mac, the president of all burgers. I'm going to make you eat it like a dog with no hands.
Mon ami, I come to you not on bended knee, but as an equal.
30% tariff.
My father taught me to never...
50% tariff.
We Canadians are a hearty lot.
60% tariff.
For Canada!
Okay, let's.
I'm a hungry
It's very funny, yeah.
little puppy. I'm so hungry for my puppy chow.
Trump already picked a replacement for Trudeau.
I have so many great friends. One of them is the great one, Wayne Gretzky. I said, run for prime minister, you'll win it'll take 2 seconds. But he said, well, am I going to run for prime minister or governor? You tell me. I said, I don't know. Let's make it governor. I like it better.
Gretzky has 4 Stanley Cups. Trudeau, 0. It's not even a question. But the governor's trying to hold on to his dignity. Today he said there isn't a snowball's chance in hell that Canada would become part of the United States. Other Canadian politicians are making counteroffers.
Hey, Donald, have we got a deal for you? You think we want to be the 51st state? Nah, but maybe California would like to be the 11th province. How about it? California? Oregon?
Oh, whoa, whoa, stop.
Washington?
You know something? To the president, I'll make him a counteroffer. How about if we buy Alaska and we'll throw in Minnesota and Minneapolis at the same time?
No deal. But if you want to take Minneapolis off our hands, she's yours. She's kind of, you know. We're going to interview that Canadian politician in a few minutes. Make him an offer he can't refuse. But before Trump scoops up Canada, he's scoping out Greenland.
Well, we need Greenland for national security purposes. I've been told that for a long time, long before I even ran. I mean, people have been talking about it for a long time. You have approximately 45,000 people there. People really don't even know if Denmark has any legal right to it. But if they do, they should give it up because we need it for national security. That's for the free world. I'm talking about protecting the free world. You look at, you don't even need binoculars. You look outside, you have China ships all over the place. You have Russian ships all over the place.
Yeah.
We're not letting that happen.
Trump saying we need Greenland to protect Denmark and the rest of the free world. How does
Ooh.
Denmark need it more than we do?
He's so
Denmark should
serious.
want us to have Greenland. It's in everyone's interest. Imagine if something bad happened to Europe and it was because the United States didn't have Greenland. How do you think Denmark would feel then? Today, Trump Force One took an
It's a
expeditionary flight to Greenland, delivering an American dignitary to stake a diplomatic claim.
We're here in Nuuk, Greenland. Just incredible scenery. Super cool stuff.
The people of Greenland were delighted to see Don Jr.
Okay, we're here in Greenland with Don Jr.
Everyone wants to be on TikTok.
What do you guys think of America? Great. You love
Whoa.
America and you love Trump? Yes, of course. The youth of Greenland, Don.
We're hearing a lot of it, guys. We're hearing a lot of it.
47 even
Greenland.
called in to greet our new family members.
I just want to say that it's a very special place. It needs security for itself, but it also needs security very much for the world. The location really, you see the people and the ships sailing around, and they're not the right ships, and they're not the ships you want to know about. So we need security, and our country needs it, and the whole world needs it. Yes. You're so strategically located. Yeah.
Good online speaks, okay.
So it's really imperative.
Denmark just doesn't see the potential in Greenland that Trump does. He knows what Greenland is capable of. And Greenland will never be able to achieve what it's capable of under the thumb of the Danes.
Okay.
And the Greenlandians are excited, but the Danish are not.
I will make it very clear that seen with the eyes of the Danish government, Greenland is for the Greenlandic people. It is a proud people, a language and culture that is their own. Greenland is not for sale.
That was the Prime Minister of Denmark, speaking softly and carrying no stick.
It's a very serious problem to Donald Trump.
Denmark can be at the negotiating
Whoa.
table, but it's really not their call. It's up to the people of Greenland. If they hold a vote to come with us, what's Denmark going to do about it? We can do things the easy way or the hard way. And sometimes Trump prefers the hard way. The King of Denmark is posturing too. He changed the royal coat of arms so that the polar bear, which represents Greenland, is much bigger.
No.
There are also a couple of shirtless guys holding clubs. The king made them bigger too. Is that a threat? I hope not.
Can you assure the world that as you try to get control of these areas, you are not going to use military or economic coercion?
No.
We're not at the stage of gunboat diplomacy yet. We're just window shopping. The president-elect's a real estate tycoon, and he's in a deal-making mood. The strategy is to get a better deal for America and create a North American security, energy, and trade network that keeps everyone safe, rich, and happy. Don't you want to be safe, rich, and happy? Geopolitical strategist and friend of the show, Peter Zion, says America is not a tiny European power looking to gobble up large chunks of land to feed their pride and empire. We're just looking for strategic islands and choke points, not to occupy, but to project power from. Think of Greenland as a cold Mexico with barely any.
It's a very serious problem, but wait, you see this video is not subscribe my channel? Please subscribe and write opinion in the comments. I see you watching your comments. Let's go to next.
Population, right off the coast of Maine.
Yeah.
Greenland has minerals that China's trying to mine. We're not crazy about that. And we'd like to expand our basing there to compete against Russia in the Arctic and elsewhere. Only problem is the Scandinavians aren't going to love this move. And we need their help in the Baltics and the North Sea. So we're going to have to wheel and deal.
It's very fantastic, but
about Panama?
So interesting.
I don't really want to have to occupy a poor, corrupt country run by cartels, but I don't like getting ripped off with high fees every time we sail through. So maybe this flex will force them to drop the price. I used to love the idea of gobbling up Canada. Vast energy reserves, doubling our geography. We'd never lose another Winter Olympics. But do we really want to add that many liberals to our population? Even if we split it into two states, a conservative West and a liberal East, because Eastern Canada is so populated, it'd be an electoral disaster for Republicans. No thanks. But the Canadians need to shape up when it comes to trade, energy, and timber. I'd still like to add stars to our flag, and Canada does seem ripe for the picking. Maybe we just take Saskatchewan and Alberta, because the fact that they don't want to become part of America makes me want to make them. Click here to subscribe.
It's all today, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and the right opinion. This news, Fox News has suggested voters that discusses how Donald Trump elects suggests remain the Gulf of Mexico, of Canada, and Greenland. What reminds this video? Send me comments and have a nice day. Bye bye.